What is up, guys? It's me, Kwis, and we are back again with another video. And just before we get into it, I'd just like to say we are tantalizingly close to 25 subscribers, 25,000 subscribers. That is actually coming up very soon. You know, that's a quarter way to the 100,000 mark. That's a big milestone, but I'm happy to hit every single one along the way. So please make sure you guys are subscribing, liking this video, leaving a comment so you know this video reaches as far as possible. New people come in, we get the subscribers in, because when we do hit 25,000, I will be doing a giveaway of Elden Ring. I think I want to give away a few copies. I want to do that on Twitch and YouTube as well, so make sure you're following on everything, as well as liking and subscribing, doing everything you should be doing anyway. Yeah, I do want to do a few giveaways of Elden Ring because I'm enjoying that game so much right now. There'll actually be a video coming out tomorrow or the day after, and I've been enjoying this game so much. I want other people to also enjoy the game just as much as I am, so make sure you guys are staying tuned and doing all the things that I just said to do. And now, as you can tell by the title, we will be talking about, yes, another Tekken 8 leak. Now, there's two sides to this that I really want to tackle. I saw both of these at the same time, so I'm just going to address them at the same time, talk about how viable they are, what this really means actually. And now, first up, the leak that I think kind of doesn't really mean anything at all is this one here is going to be on the screen, or maybe it's going to be full screen. I don't know. I like to make things up as I edit. This leak here. Now, this one to me kind of doesn't mean anything at all. First off, the logo looks very nice. I'd like to put that out there. The logo does look very nice. I like the design. I think it's new. It's definitely different from what we've seen before. And if they do go with something like this, I'd actually quite like this. You know, I think it's good. I have nothing negative to say. But yeah, all it really is what the potential Tekken 8 logo is, and then 2023 at the bottom, which is kind of like, yeah, sure, Tekken's gonna come out. Tekken 8's gonna come out in 2022 or 2023. So sure, like this one doesn't really add anything. But I guess one thing I do want to look at as well is just like the logo in and of itself, because I do think this does look very viable. And I think if you look at past Tekken logos like Tekken 6, Tekken 5 and Tekken 7 logos as well, you know, they follow the similar structure, right? You have the kanji behind, I believe the kanji says Tekken, which means King of Iron Fist. I don't know, I can't read it, sorry. And then in the front it will say Tekken and the game that it is, so Tekken 7, Tekken 5, etc. This one's a bit different. It has the number in front of the kanji, and in the bottom is what would normally be the secondary logo for a Tekken game. For these guys who don't know, for example, Tekken 7 has two logos. I guess there's the main one, which is over here, and then this is the secondary one over here. And this one kind of looks like a merging of the two to create, you know, whatever, a super logo, if you will. But yeah, not really much more to add on this. The logo looks good. I'd hope it's real. If it's fake, I just hope they do as good or better logo. That's all I really have to say about this one. I mean, whatever happens, I just hope it's better than the Street Fighter 6 / crypto.com logo, because that's all I see when I see that logo. I think they kind of dropped the ball on that one. But then the second thing to dive into, which I think is just a bit more spicy, is this image here. And in the image, you see the Mishima Zaibatsu logo, and then in front of it, it says, watch the full reveal trailer at E3 2022. More information coming soon. Now, this is interesting for me on many levels. First off, I have heard from some of my sources, I do know some people, that there is going to be an E3 this year from what I've heard. Now, I don't know any specifics. I don't know whether it is online. I don't know whether it is offline. I don't know if it's going to be purely digital like it's been before. I have no idea. But with that knowledge, that does sort of bring up the viability of this supposed leak. I think one thing that ups the viability of this is a tweet that Michael Murray made. I don't know if you guys will remember this, back in May of 2021. And he said, don't want to be a buzzkill, but the last time Harada and I announced a new game, it was on the Microsoft stage at E3. Now, this, we know, well, the thing is, here's something to also keep in mind before I go in my next point. We know a Tekken 8 is coming very soon. We know they're most likely working on that game right now. How do we know? Remember that NVIDIA GeForce leak? Tekken 8 was among one of the leaked games, and they're saying that it is a game coming out relatively soon and it's something they're working on. And you know, if people were saying, oh well, what if that leak was fake? Another game that was on that leak list was Street Fighter 6, and that was just very recently announced. So we know the likelihood of that GeForce leak being valid has gone up significantly now. So when you pair all these things together, maybe we do hear something at E3 this year about Tekken. You know, another place where we could also hear something about Tekken? Yeah, that's Evo. Because very recently it was announced that the Evo announcement show was announced at the announcement show, an announcement of an announcement basically. The announcement of the Evo announcement show. Wait, the Evo announcement show is coming March 8th. That's what I'm trying to say, which is just over a week from when I'm filming this video. The Evo announcement show will be taking place next week, March 8th. Now, we're not going to hear a game announcement at the Evo announcement show. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up for that. That's not what I'm saying here. What the Evo announcement show normally is they sit down, they tell us what games are most likely going to, what games are going to be on the roster for Evo this year, which tells us we're getting Evo this year. We are getting potentially an offline Evo this year. And if there's any time for a game announcement or something, it will most likely be there. But that now brings the leak into question, because there's a conflict here, right? We're hearing the leak says more information at E3. And now generally E3 takes place around June, July time, generally speaking. And then Evo will typically take place around August. So this does bring a small conflict here, in my opinion anyway. Where is a place we could really realistically see this? It may be an announcement video or a post or whatever, where it's going to get the most eyes on it and be the smartest place to place it, where it could then mean E3 is coming up. Because obviously this picture here implies that whatever is happening happens before E3, which is typically June time. Honestly, if this picture here, this leak said watch the full reveal trailer at Evo 2022, I would be way more inclined to believe this one. But for now, I do think there's too much conflict here for me to realistically believe it. But these are good images. You know, the logo and this as well, they're nice to tide people over with. Like, obviously we're all dying for a new game right now. We really want a new game right now, so people are doing whatever they can. There's a lot of hopium in the air and a lot of copium in the air. For me personally, I'm just trying to get to the root of the issue. I want to be completely honest and open. If we are going to get some kind of announcement this year, which I'm sure we will, right? Please. But if we are getting some kind of announcement, I assume we're going to get it this year. And I don't mind if that means the game comes out next year. I just want to hear something somewhere, whatever. I just want to know at the end of the day. So there is a potential we hear something at E3 this year, which I have heard is happening. But I think the likely thing here is that we're probably going to hear something at Evo about the next Tekken game. You know, Street Fighter 6, they announced their shit already. I mean, you know, Tekken team, look at your age mates, look what they're doing. You know, look at your peers, follow suit. You know, just give us something. We've been waiting a while now. That's going to be all from me on this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to spend a little bit with me. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.